What's going on, everybody? I'm Shy. This is the Dollar Tree. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Yes, appreciate everybody for watching. Timestamps are in the description. Yes, it feels good to be back on this Monday talking about these revived markets. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know when we upload a new video. Make sure you hit all. Okay. All right. In this video, we're going to be going over Uniswap. We have to update Uniswap and see what's going on since the last time I spoke about Uniswap, all right? But that's going to come later. Right now, I'm going to answer a question that someone asked me in the comment section, which was, which are some of my favorite new coins? All right, my favorite new coins. But first, comment was, it was on the last video about Tezos being weak. Okay. I'm not going to go into extreme detail, but the notion is that it's weak compared to other cryptocurrencies such as an XRP, a VeChain, an Ethereum, you know, something, a Chainlink, right? Okay, that's fair. Some coins are just going to outperform others. Let me make a point about this real quick. Okay, these cryptocurrencies, contrary to belief, are very market driven, fan driven as well. All right. If the coin is popular, if the coin is easy to trade, there's a lot of volume in it, it's going to do better than others. Right. I don't think we really understand as a group just how important a backing to a coin is. You can have the greatest project in the world, but if no one knows about it or few people know about it or believe in it, who's really going to buy and hold that coin? That's why it's extremely important to market, to advertise your coin as something great, something new and gonna change and revolutionize blockchain, because you want people to get excited about it and feel confident in holding on to those coins. So Tezos, compared to a lot of other cryptocurrencies, is not weak. And we got to remember as well, Tezos is a near $1 billion market cap. So it's going to take a lot to move it, which means if it's not building its fan base along with its market cap, then yes, it's going to be much harder to move that coin. Also, keep in mind that these coins have cycles. So although it only 4.5x over the summer before pulling back with the rest of the market, you might see a very big move from it sooner rather than later with everything going on. Maybe, maybe not. But again, there's so many variables. Nonetheless, I think that variable as far as marketing, advertising, and importance, as well as what your project is the overall driving factor of how well these coins will do. Now that I got that out the way, let's switch over to my favorite altcoin. More specifically, my favorite new altcoins. Okay, so someone in the comment section asked me, what are your favorite new altcoins? It was a part of a loaded question, if you will. So I'm going to answer that in this video. My favorite new altcoins, which ones do I like and would take risk on? No problem. I like that question. Shout out to you. And I'm going to tell you right now, contrary to belief, until you guys surprised, this is going to surprise you. All right. We've got Uniswap. We've got Kusama, KSM. We've got Reserve Rights, RSR. Yes, Reserve Rights still doing pretty well despite the drop. We've got Swipe, SXP. Yes, that's a little weird, but I can explain. And Sushi. All right, Sushi Swap. Okay, so those are it. And I know you're probably going to say, this guy didn't mention Polkadot or Filecoin or Aave, otherwise known as Lend, or Injective Protocol. Right? Somebody asked me about Injective Protocol. Okay. Number one, Injective Protocol market cap is extremely low. I'm not taking a risk on that. $15 million. I'll get to that in Friday's video. Okay. But you got Aave, you've got Polkadot, and you've got Filecoin. All right. So now that you have those coins, the reason why I didn't say those coins is because they're near $1 billion already. Right. Once, and remember what I told you about the 10K to 100K challenge. I'm looking at coins in with great projects, great projects, excellent potential, a lot of backing, a lot of people were enthusiastic about it. Remember what I said earlier in the earlier segment about that marketing and having that fan base behind it. Those coins that I chose for that 10K to 100K challenge had a market cap between 50 million, and 200 million, which means the upside for those coins, as far as run up, it's easier to move the market cap of those coins. See, there's a strategy behind it. See, I'm giving you guys too much. Got to be more careful. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications so you know when we upload a new video, of course. But yes, that's why. Polkadot, Filecoin, you know, Aave or Aave, however you want to pronounce it, excuse me if I'm botching it. They have they're already at $1 billion or near $1 billion. Yearn Finance, same thing. Yearn Finance is already near $1 billion market cap. All right, so that's the reason, also a reason why I didn't choose those coins. And because there's so few coins, also with Yearn Finance 2, is the price swings in that coin is pretty radical, right? And for the way I like to invest in the market, it's not to my liking. But anyway, speaking of Uniswap, we're going to be going over the charts in just a minute. But let me say that I did hear you guys. I do still have loads of questions to ask in these videos. So thank you guys for sticking around. Let me see. At the end of the video, I'm going to talk about upcoming videos. Let's go check out this Uniswap chart though, and let's see what's going on, because somebody in the comment section didn't like what I said the last time. Let's go check it out. All right, here we go. Uniswap weekly chart. All right, so I mentioned that bullish engulfing candle that I have here circled for you guys, and it actually played out very well thus far. You know, you've got 3 subsequent candles after that, albeit struggling candles, but that's pretty much it for the weekly, because you know this is a new coin. Let's go down to the daily now for Uniswap. Okay, on the daily, we can see that Uniswap is still kind of struggling. They can't seem to get out of the bed and get in the bathroom to wash their face so they can see clearly what the targets are. Had decent run-ups, but couldn't quite muster up enough buying at those run-up areas. Let's go down to the 12-hour. Those run-up areas of I think the first, well, the good thing is it put in a higher high. You know, you had the first one at 425, and then the second one at around 447. But let's go down to the 12-hour. Let's take a look, because I mean, as far as the daily, you know, you survived that bearish momentum pretty well, surprisingly actually. But not surprisingly, because again, Uniswap's got great support. You know, a lot of people behind Uniswap that, you know, that's eager for it to succeed. And also on the daily, before we switch over, you've got bullish momentum that looks like it's going to start building on the MACD as well. Now, here on the 12-hour, you've got very little volume, but at the same time, your volume's coming in with your bullish momentum on the MACD here on the 12-hour. And okay, let's talk about something that I said in a previous video regarding Uniswap. I said bullish above this upper trend line, the highest trend line here that I'm going to have highlighted at 348 to the right in the blue box. And I also said in the previous video, yes, check the tape, that if you don't hold that, which you tested multiple times before you broke below it, actually broke below it, you actually broke below it twice. Okay, so let me circle what I'm talking about. Boom, here we go. All right, so in the previous video, yes, I did. Rewind the tape. Let's go through this. I said that if you broke that upper trend line, you would come down around here, around that 315, 319, 310, somewhere where this this little chop is, where the start of this second line, this middle line, let me highlight it for you, 313. Okay, I had this line drawn in the previous video, and I said this would be your scrub support, and then the lower trend line, of course, at that 240, 250 area would be your major support. All right. Yes. You know, some people really, I don't know why, but they didn't like that. But nonetheless, it played out pretty much the way I explained it. If you didn't hold this, you came down. The first circle, the smaller one right here, you didn't quite get down and touch 319. But the second time, when you tried to break back above that 348, 350 line, you ran up to a higher high, which is good. You know, the first one was, what is this? 426. And then the second one, like I said before, 445. So you know, that was good. However, you immediately came down and broke that initial support, and it looks like you're starting to see more so that you like the 313, as you can see highlighted to the right in the blue box, more than you like that more than the 350 as support. So there you guys go for Uniswap on a 12-hour. Now, in case you didn't think that the 350 was a potential support and that the 313 or 319 was the support all along, I'm going to show you. I'm going to circle these touches. I'm going to get rid of these first two circles, and I'm going to circle touches at that 350 line. All right. So here you go. Here you go on this screenshot. You got on the smallest circle to the left, you got one touch. In the larger circle, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, one slightly below the line. All right, and that's when you broke below it. You immediately got soaked up with buy orders, and you came back higher, and then you came slightly below it, yet touched it again with the candle body on that third circle to the right. All right, to the far right. There you go. I mean, these are legit support lines for Uniswap that I laid out for you guys in the previous video. Let's go down to the 8-hour. Let's see what we can muster up. You also got bullish momentum, like I said, building on a 12-hour as well. This could be a very good sign, especially with Bitcoin rallying at the moment. Certain coins are going to run with Bitcoin. This is a USDT pair. So, all right, on the 8-hour, the only thing I can really see is right where this price action is, where it broke above the $3.50 zone, the most recent break above. You can see that below that in that 313, that 313, 350 area, that was a little price action area here on the 8-hour, and it broke it. That price action, you could tell that it's legit because you've got two touches at the top, and of course you got those two green wicks at the bottom that you can see, and then the candle bodies, of course, which didn't quite touch, but that was a trading range that it had to break out of, a support resistance range, and it broke out. So let's go down to the 4-hour. Let's see what we can muster up. You got bullish momentum building on the 8-hour as well. Let's see if that is mimicked on the 4-hour. Okay, here on the 4-hour, not necessarily mimicked, but definitely you've already crossed bullish, right? Now, can this momentum continue? You don't have the best of volume down here on the 4-hour in order to assume that you're gonna have a a stupendous run up. But nonetheless, it's still cryptocurrency, and Uniswap is still very popular. All right, let's see if we can draw up. Let's see if we can figure out some targets. So let's go back out to the daily and zoom out. I tell you one thing. This is for certain. I've stated this as my position on multiple occasions. You have to get above and stay above $4.24, depending on how you draw it. It's either 414 or 424. You have to get above it, and you have to stay above it in order for me personally to feel like Uniswap is for sure bullish. All right, now I said that it got above it slightly, it didn't hold, people immediately sold off, and for good reason. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line from the left to the right at that 420. Let's just go 420. All right, 418. Excuse me. Let's go 418. All right. So now I've got this line highlighted. You can see the blue box on the right hand side, $4.18. Now, where did I get this from? Did I make this up? No. Look left. Look left on the daily. You can see plenty of price action in these zones before the break to the downside. All right. Let me circle what I'm talking about. All right. On this first screenshot, you can see that was the first area. Slightly below that was the first area where it bounced at, and you had the bullish engulfing candle on a daily, and you came back up. The price seemingly started to recover, like it was going to go higher instead of continue lower. Now, if you look further right to the second circle that I have drawn here now, you'll see that on that line specifically, you've got 3 candles trending that line on the daily, or 4 candles if you count the candle body close on the first red candle in this circle, 5 if you count the candle body opening on the 5th candle, which is the red candle trending down toward the downside. There you have it. That's where I get it from. Now, if you look now to more recent price action to your right, you'll see two wicks. You'll see a green wick at that line, and you'll see a red wick above that line and the candle body at the line. Okay, none of this is ever going to be accurate whether you use Fibonacci or not. Okay, keep that in mind. That is why it is very difficult to day trade, and there's a specific strategy behind that to make it successful. So there you have it. That's where I got it from. Previous price action is always going to give you an opportunity to determine, along with more recent price action, you know, what's going on as far as where people are jumping in and out of the market, more so than other places. All right, so there you have it on Uni. You got to get to 420. You look like you're going to make a move toward that now. I mean, Bitcoin's moving pretty quickly. You know, you don't want to suffer a pullback with Bitcoin. But that's an update for Uni. Let's narrow it down. Let's just narrow it down. Let's narrow it down to what it is. You don't break 313. Plain and simple. You break 313, you looking at a lot of, you know, 250. All right, 250. You're looking at going back down to that trend line. But that's it for Uniswap. Again, I like Uniswap. You know, let's see what happens. I stated my position on previous videos and multiple times that where I stood as far as investing in Uniswap, despite lacking it. My risk for Uniswap is holding and being strong in a really bullish market. You know, a bullish time zone above 414, 418, 424. That range right there. That's, you know, I need to see touches at that line. I want to see touches as support. And then if I can get in at that level, then that's where I would take my risk respectfully. Okay. Upcoming videos. So people in the comment section asked me about the Bitcoin Black project. What do I think about? What do I think about it? Hey, the Injective protocol video, that's coming on Friday. Stick around for that one. Like I said, Damon and I have had some, you know, some deliberation as far as, you know, how we feel about Injective protocol. Also, they wanted to know which coins to me seem questionable, and my thoughts on XYO coin, Pi coin, you know, amongst a few other things. So there's still some questions that need to be answered as far as, you know, people in the comment section asking me questions. Again, it's difficult to do it. I don't want to make the videos too long. I still want to make them digestible. So again, Injective protocol, what do I think about the Bitcoin Black project? Someone also asked me about what do I think about DAI or DAO, the DAO projects as well. First of all, I'm just say this off rip. DAO was legit. Okay, DAO, they know what they're doing. Remember, the DAI and the DAO, they had some type of program where you could collateralize Ethereum to take out loans. So, you know, there's a few things that they had in the works. I'm not sure how successful they were at, you know, working on that or working toward that. But, you know, they had some things in the works as well. They're not a scam coin. Scam, right? Yes, the scam coin video is coming down the line as well. All right, let me see. Tomorrow, though, I'm definitely going to do the Chainlink update because some interesting price action in Chainlink and things might be right in line with what I discussed yet again as far as Chainlink is concerned. You have to always have contingencies because it's still cryptocurrency. But anyway, any questions or comments, even though I kind of need to catch up on these things, go ahead and let us know in the comment section. You know what? It might not be a popular video. So probably on Thursday's video, that's just going to be a video of me answering questions. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to run probably 3 or 4 questions down. And if it's not too long, I'll throw in some TA. But anyway, yes, let us know in the comment section. Anything more specific, hit us up on Instagram at the.dollar.tree. I'm Shy. This is the Dollar Tree. I mean, what else would it be? We're still considering changing the name now that I think about it. Yeah, it's probably going to be something else. And I need a name for that series that that's coming to the channel. Guaranteed money, guaranteed gains, altcoin supremacy, altcoin elitist. I don't know. That sounds very ridiculous. I'll see you guys in the next video.